You can't have this right here. You can't have this if you don't know how to read these markets. Guys, I'm going to show you how I've been catching very precise trades and locking in profit, how to avoid losing money. I'm going to show everything to you guys in this video. All I ask is one thing. All I ask is that you watch this whole entire video. And if you do not get any value by the end of this video, you will never have to watch my content again. But I'm going to give you guys some really valuable information on this trade that I just took today, and just the importance of understanding these key components that not a lot of people are talking about. I'm going to give you guys the sauce, how I've been catching really good trades and locking in profit, and how you guys obviously can do the same exact same thing. So I'm going to run a couple errands. If you guys want to come with me, let's go get some food, run to the bank, and I'll give you guys some more of my TED Talks. But guys, I want you to really listen to the information I'm giving you. I'm 9 years in the game, and I've developed a lot of great knowledge and insights on the market that a lot of you do not have. So I want you just to open up your mind, listen to what I'm going to tell you, and enjoy this video. I need your guys' help. Should we take Tesla or the AMG? Honestly, I'm feeling the Tesla these days. It's just such a smooth ride. So I'll see you guys in the Tesla in a second. I love the Tesla, guys. Don't even have to wait for it to warm up. Just, you're out. Guys, waking up early is the biggest hack. I'm getting up at 5 a.m. At 7 a.m. Already hit the gym. Already showered. Took my dog out. Already traded. I honestly love living in California for that reason. Because you get to start the day so early. And I used to say to myself, oh, I want to be on the East Coast for trading hours. But realistically, it is so nice being up this early and already have done so much stuff. This is downtown San Diego, guys. We're just cruising around, mobbing it, mobbing in the Tesla. Beautiful city, honestly, guys. Beautiful. I've told you guys so many times, if you want to level up, the best thing that you can do for yourself is leave your hometown. I was actually back in Orange County yesterday, and as I was driving through the streets, I felt kind of unmotivated. I was like, damn, if I moved back to Orange County, I just wouldn't feel that inspired to go to the next level in my life. So it's important that you guys take note, just not of where you live, but the people that you surround yourself with. You really need to be honest with yourself. And you need to ask yourself very powerful questions. Am I getting value from the people that I'm surrounding myself with on an everyday basis? Am I getting value from the music that I'm listening to? Am I getting value from the foods that I'm eating? And if you want to go to the next level in life, for things to change, you need to change. A lot of you, I don't want to say a lot of you, a lot of people are coming into the forex, futures, just the trading space in general. And they're like, well, I'm going to come in and I'm going to get rich. And they don't have any intentions on changing themselves. That's like going into a relationship. In your previous relationship, you're super toxic and you just cause so many problems. And you think that by you staying and doing the same things that you did in your previous unsuccessful relationship, those things are going to be beneficial in your current relationship. So you really need to be honest with yourself and ask yourself, what do I need to do to get to the next level in my life? And I got to that point and I realized that for things to change, I needed to change. If you want to become a successful trader and you really want to go to the next level, guys, you need to change a lot of things about yourself. A lot of things. And it's not just mindset, it's the physical aspect too. Like, guys, you need to start hitting the gym. You need to start eating good food. You need to stop drinking. You need to stop smoking. And that's the thing, is so many people, they don't want to give these things up. They don't want it bad enough, and that's fine. A lot of you watching this right now, you might say, oh, I want it bad. And you do these things for 2 weeks, a month, and then after that you fall off. That's why there's the freaking 3% and the 97%. And I posted this on my story the other day or today. One of my reels, I said there's the 3% and then the 97%. And if you want to move from the 97% into the 3%, you have to observe the 97% and do the complete opposite. So what is the 97% doing? They're not hitting the gym. They're not getting up at 5 a.m. They're eating the foods that they want to indulge in at any point in time. They don't have any discipline. They're drinking on the weekends. They're partying. Like, guys, it's very, very simple. Once you start to understand what these very weak, low vibrating human beings are doing, you have a massive advantage. It's like you literally get the cheat codes to the game. All you have to do is look at the people that are failing and not leveling up in life and do the fucking complete opposite. That's literally what it is. And if you do this, your life is going to change. So the things that I can recommend for you guys to do is eat healthy food. I do intermittent fasting too. A lot of people say that they can't lose weight. This is like a major hack to losing weight, is simply have hours where you eat food. So I do intermittent fasting, meaning that I do not eat food until after 1 p.m. and I eat from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. I have a 5-hour eating window. That means from the hours from 6 p.m. all the way till 1 p.m. the next day, that's a lot of time that my body's like breaking down fat. And I'm telling you guys, intermittent fasting, there's so many great studies and benefits to doing it. Check it out. But intermittent fasting is big. Eating really healthy food, working out, whether it's going to the gym and lifting weights, some people don't like that, or it's just doing cardio. Start running, start going for 2, 3, 4 mile walks every single day, and definitely watch the people that you surround yourself with. But not just that, do self-development. You guys need to level up. You need to start buying books on self-development, like Think and Grow Rich, How to Win and Influence Friends, Outwitting the Devil. Level yourself up. You're not going to be able to change and get a different perspective on life unless you start to see a different perspective from other successful people. So thanks for coming to my TED Talk, guys. I'll let you guys see this trade in a second. So this is a trade that I am currently in. It is floating in profit. We closed 50% of the position. Our stop loss is actually at our entry right now. But I want you guys to look at something real quick. Let's go in replay mode and I'll show you this. And by the way, my stops were right above this high. So this is how the original trade looked when I was executing it. This was at the market open, and I saw price going down. I was actually on the minute 30 time frame. I was like, all right, this thing it's going to drop. I know for a fact, because looking at the current trend that we're in, we hit this high, hit this low, hit this low right here, and then we actually broke it right here. So yesterday during the Asia session, we saw price dramatically break these lows, and I was like, all right, well, I'm just looking at the markets like it's in a downtrend. I'm not expecting to go down very far. I'm probably just going to catch like a quick scalp to the downside. But this is over on my bias, what I was thinking. Saw the rejection of the 20 EMAs, saw this lower low, then this lower high, and I was expecting price to go down. But I want you guys to look at something right when I replay it. I want you guys to notice how price pushes up and then it will go down. So watch this. Boom. And we probably need to go to a lower time frame to see this. So we'll go back on the replay. And I'm going to explain the logic. This is some powerful information, guys, so please just stay and listen. So 9:25 a.m. to 9:30, after this candle closes, it is the market open. So what happens? Price pushes up. Then what happens? Price pushes down. We have a bearish engulfing. That's a good sell indicator. And we're already in sells. Price goes down. Down. But I want you guys to notice something. If we go back to the minute 15, look at this wick right here. Now this wick is on the 5-minute. It's this bullish candle right here. Okay? Now I want you guys to understand the logic as to what's going on here. The market makers are what moves the markets. They're manipulating the market, doing all this stuff to basically make money off beginner retail traders. And that's what you guys need to understand. So the beginner retail traders, there's some that are smart. And some of you retail traders are probably watching this right now and you're like, wait, that's me? I'm a retail trader? It's basically a beginner trader that doesn't have enough knowledge on how the markets work and what these things are that I'm going to explain to you. So if you listen very closely, you can prevent this from happening to yourself so you're not losing money. There's something called a false breakout, and this happens at the market open. And a false breakout is when the market makers push the market in a certain direction to flash the retail beginner traders to enter a position. And a lot of people know, like a lot of retail trader, beginner traders, they know the market open is at 6:30 and I need to trade SP500, US 30, NAS 100. They know that. Like that's what they know, but they don't understand false breakouts. So what happens is a lot of these retail traders, what they are doing is when they're seeing this happen right here, this is what they're expecting. They're like, oh my gosh, it's consolidating, it's going to push up. So what happens? The market maker's like, okay, we'll make you feel smart. They buy. There's a lot of people buying right here. They buy more. They buy more. They're buying all in here. And the smart traders like me were like, no, we're in sells. This thing is going to drop. All this is, and I like to look at it on higher time frames, all this is, this wick right here, is a false breakout. All it's doing is pushing up, and it's locking people into buy positions. Because the market makers want to push up the market. And then they want to make everyone think that, oh, it's going to go up. And then what they do is they drop it down very aggressively. So if we go to like a 5-minute chart, look at that. Pushes down. All the retail traders that were buying all in here, they have their stops right below here. And then they all got stopped out right here. So one thing that I recommend that you guys do is you kind of look at right here. This is my Asia session. And to get that indicator, just type in Asia, get Asia range and kill zones. This indicator right here, this gray box is the Asia session. One thing that I advise you guys to do is simply look from the Asia beginning, the beginning of the Asia session to the market open and figure out what trend we're in. And most all the time, whatever trend that you determine, that trend is going to continue into the market open and for the rest of the New York session. Like this is something that I use all the time, guys, and it works so well. Let's go back so we can see, look, here's our Asia session. It breaks the high right here. What does price do? Continues to go up. That's how I caught this buy position right here. And even though it did drop down here, I still was fine. I knew that my bias was correct. I knew that it was going to push up. So it's important that you guys look at these things, and it's not going to happen all the time. Like here's the Asia session. It did push up, then it pushed down. And this was Friday, so this day was just, it was choppy. But all the time, guys, you'll be able to, like, even on Monday, even though it was a holiday, we can see it consolidated, and then overall it pushed down. So one thing I look at too is, I call this a 24-hour cycle, is I look at the previous day, the beginning of the New York session. I look at from that day, so I'll get a vertical line and show you. So I look at the beginning of the New York session to now the market open. I'm looking at this data and I'm seeing the 24-hour cycle. And we can see that that 24-hour cycle, it formed a downtrend. And you can do it at the market open, or you can do it at the New York open. But look, we have this downtrend right here. The market's pushing down, it's showing a willingness to go down. So that's exactly why I took that sell position today, and I'm in that sell position right now. Let's kind of see what price is doing. But overall, guys, like, it's very, very simple to read price action once you understand these things. And I've told you guys this in literally every video, but for the people that are new, what I've been doing that's really been helpful is I get my Fibonacci's and I go from my entry to my take profit, and all I'm doing is I'm finding the 50% level on the fibs. So look, 50% level right here. And then I just get a vertical line or a trend line like this, and I mark up where that 50% level is, delete the fibs, and then I put in text whatever you want. I just put take off 50% and trail stops to entry. And I have that set right there. I already have it set. So then this trade that I was in, this sell, once it goes to this level, and instead of me just watching the charts all day like a lunatic and not having a life, I can just go to this alert right here. That level, the price to the right is 49.86. 49.86. And I could put take off 50%. Crit. And now I have an alert right here. So once that alert notifies me on my email or the TradingView app, I can go to my chart and take off 50% of my position. And then I'll trail my stop loss to entry like I did. So now everything's risk-free. And I already closed with profit. So I suggest that you guys do this for every single trade, is you do this little theory right here, because this is really going to help you just secure the bag. And that's what you guys want to do, is you want to make sure you're securing profits no matter what. So now I close half of my position. This trade is still going and my stops are at my entry. So if it does hit my stop loss, I don't care. I already closed with profit. I don't need to make $1 million every single day trading, or 100,000. Like, I'm fine. All I'm focused on is catching very high quality setups and enhancing my strategy and becoming a better trader. So that's what I wanted to show you guys in this video. I hope you got some value, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Not a lot of people made it to the end of the video, but you did. Make sure you share this video with a friend. Also, comment below. I want to know who you guys are and how I can help you guys out with your trading. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm dropping weekly videos every single week on trading to help you guys out. Look forward to seeing you guys soon.